Well, hello everybody out there in YouTube land. I am back. I don't have my blue gloves today. I'm doing this from work, sitting in the back office here. I thought I'd pull like a, your boy Zach style type comic review and everything. And I'm not even doing a review. I'm just kind of doing a kind of look over of Red Rooster. Yep, this comic. And it's not even the whole comic, it's only the first like 24 pages. So here's the infamous beginning of a book that was crowdfunded back in last, I think, like July of 2018, I think is when this campaign started for this book. It's still not out to the backers, the completed book. I think they got like a digital PDF of basically these first 24 pages. So that they'd see these first 24 before it actually hit Walmart, because that's where I grabbed this for this wonderfully low price. And now think about this too. People who backed this book paid like $25 plus like, $10 for shipping. So like basically like $30, $35 or more invested into this book, all three parts. But people at Walmart are going to be able to go and buy part 1, part 2, and part 3 for that price, which adds up to about $15. Which is like half the price that people on Indiegogo who backed this almost 2 years ago paid for this comic, and they still don't have it, but it's in stores. This is what you don't do, okay? This comic right here, this is a perfect representation of what you do not do if you want to do any kind of crowdfunding again and be successful at it. Because I doubt if Mitch tried doing any other thing through his company or him or whatever, that it would make hardly any money. I mean, the fact that this campaign made $197,000, I think it raised total for this campaign before it closed, and his company's campaign that had like the 3 books to it made less than $45,000. So that kind of says something about like where backers' kind of feelings were. I got a refund on this. I got my money back for this. Glad I did. Because honestly, like, was it worth the wait? Was this worth the wait? This comic book right here, what I'm looking at, was this worth waiting almost 2 years to be able to see in a physical copy? And, yeah, I say no. Like, I really kind of do say no. I don't know. Some people might be a fan of, kind of this artwork. Some of it's not bad. Some of it's kind of neat. It's about the best I'll describe it as. But, I mean, look at how long Cyberfrog took with Ethan, and look at the detail and how amazing that book is. And that was like 68 pages or so, 3 comics worth, pretty much like what this book is supposed to be for backers. But, I mean, this is the level of detail compared to a Cyberfrog. Cyberfrog's out, and Cyberfrog 2 is already a campaign that's live and is getting worked on. This book still is not in backers' hands almost 2 years later, and you can't tell me that this takes a long time to draw. Like I said, there's some cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I guess like there's some kind of scenes that are kind of like a neat layout, whatever. I'll give it that. Like, oh, it's a cool layout and stuff. But I mean, but this isn't 2 years like of drawing. Like, this book should be done. This book should be done. Okay, like the coloring isn't on par with like a Kyle Ritter. Like, this doesn't have a lot of levels to the coloring as far as I'm concerned and what I'm seeing. And again, just like this book should have been done months ago, completely done in backers' hands before it ever hit Walmart. But, it is what it is. There, now it's like a your boy Zach kind of video, because, yeah, I don't really care about that comic book. I just kind of bought it just to show that, sorry, backers, you got screwed. That's not worth 2 years of wait. This book was done in like 3-4 months, And I believe the whole thing, like backers already got this, that campaign, like this Nora Saga. I got this because Kelsey's awesome, so that's kind of why I got this. And I mean, this artwork's just so much better. You know, I enjoy looking at this art and everything way better than, you know, what we just saw, you know, in the other book. You know, this is, you know, I really like this. This light is killing me. There we go. Yeah, this is a lot nicer. You know, I wish Kelsey would have done this on his own. He would have made a lot of money. This would have been his own book, done just by him. I bet he would have made, you know, at least $100,000 or more if he had released this by himself. You know, without going through these guys right here. But yeah, and again, yeah, I mean, so, I mean, again, Red Rooster, wherever I threw that to, I don't know, I'm not going to go pick it up, but, okay, again, backers paid, what, about $35 just to get a single copy. You'll be able to get all 3 issues, which combine, you know, like what you're going to be getting as a backer eventually, sometime, whenever that might be in the, you know, far future. But, you know, people are going to be able to go to Walmart and get all 3 copies probably before backers will and have that completed story. And they'll have only had to spend $15. So, yeah, F Mitch and that. Like, I'll never be a backer of his. And honestly, like, I think he puts a really bad kind of taste in the mouth of people when it comes to CG, because he came out with all the CG guys, with Ethan, with Malin, with all those guys. And, you know, he's kind of, you know, as far as I'm concerned, like, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'll never back anything of his. Like, he did the absolutely most heinous thing you could do as a independent creator, doing CG work. Like, here, I'll give you a demo. I got another book with me right now that I got, and this is a real book. This is a real creator right here. Okay, right here, Vinny Tartamella. Okay, this campaign. I mean, this book, I think campaign's only been live maybe 3 months. It was like 2 months, and then it's maybe been in demand for maybe a month, if that, you know. And look I got this sweet little ash can. I got this awesome hardback, awesome book. Now, yeah, this comic was already done, the 3 parts, but he went through, he fixed it, he revamped stuff, he made it bigger, he did the hardback. But I mean, look at that. He started the campaign 3 months ago. I got the books in my hand, okay, signed. I can't wait to read this. You know, but this is how you do it. This is how you do it right here. This is a perfect example of how you do it right, and you get backers to come back and back you more and more and more and give you more money. And what that comic was that I threw off the table, Red Rooster, is a perfect example of how you don't do it. So be like Vinny, don't be like Mitch. And I hope you guys all have a good time and a good day today on this Friday. You know, weekends are kind of whatever they are now because of all the fun quarantine stuff. But hey, make the best of it. Get hobbies done. Get other things done that you've put off in the past. And until the next time, I will see you on a kind of not so much Hands of Blue review, but a kind of rant of how not to do things. If you want to stay in business and make money. Hopefully, you know, they do well in Walmart, but yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Be well.